could seat you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight. You can call me killer, 'cause I'll bring you to the light. And it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get
Good afternoon, everyone. It is 4:43. Haha, Callum.
Yeah.
It's
We're not
Thursday
on
afternoon. It's pillar to pillar time. We've got our boy Aussie Dodo, as usual.
Hey, hey, hey.
And we have special guests, Lucky from Eat My Gels and Zero from Defiance Gang. How you going,
What's
guys?
up, guys?
So,
Look, I think you finally got your wish. You finally got an Eat My Gel boy on here.
man, I've been talking about it for so long. Just been holding off on the right point to get him on, and it's worked. We're here. Ha!
It's alright, guys.
What a better time than having the first round of both First Div and Pro Division last weekend.
That's exactly
Yeah.
it. That's exactly it.
Ooh.
So, but
before we kick off into that,
we'll start with our hardcore. We like to start with our hardcore. We love our hardcore.
or as I told Kathy last night, it's the entree before the main event.
It really is. It really is.
It's always a good entree, so you can't hate it. So, teams last night.
Last night we had Demons, Yakuza, and Gravediggers. So
All very aggressive teams. All three of them very aggressive.
Gravediggers went mental, man. Like, I was not like, they've been playing hard as it is. We know that, but last night they just stepped it up again, man. Like, the way they were getting into the U's, like, straight up, crazy fast. And I know that there was some yellow cards there for early breaks, but that was for everyone. Like, I don't feel like it was an early break getting them into those positions. So
it was pretty interesting, especially from my side of the fence reffing last night.
Yeah.
Whew, I got hit too many times, by the way. You stop shooting. If any of you boys there, stop shooting me.
That's part of reffing, though, dude. Like, you're just gonna get hit. Just deal with it.
It's worse when you're wearing a pair of shorts and you're getting shot up the thigh.
Why are you wearing shorts?
Comfortable.
I think you get shot more times
He's got
than
shorts
you
on.
play, hey?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've been shot more times reffing than I had while playing.
Yeah, 100%. Like, cause like when you're playing, it's just that one hit, and you're like, oh shit, out, done. You get behind that barrier, like there's nothing to hit you.
That's right, Chris. Do the right thing equals no cards.
That's exactly it.
Right.
That's exactly it.
Where do I even start with
last night? Well, we kicked off the night with what was it?
Gravediggers Demons.
Gravediggers Demons, man, and I was expecting Demons to
come out of the bat.
Really come out the bat. But yeah, like, cheers for the follow, Roman. Yeah, I really thought Demons was going to come out on top on that one, but man, it was tight the whole way. Like, Gravediggers 2 to Demons 1, like, just very, very tight games all night long. Yakuza haven't been out and having really a new team as well, pretty well. Like, they had to switch out a few people in that.
They got some fresh faces that you probably would have seen from the finals and definitely in Pro Div on Sunday.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so.
But without Ben's guidance, they seem to have done pretty well for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Crisis and Garner definitely stepped up and pushed the guys in the right direction.
No extra gels for me. Bad Zeke. Bad. We don't do that here. Well, not today.
Yeah.
But basically, watching hardcore, it's a lot faster. I see because of the build layout.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, with it being a smaller layout, it just breeds more harder gameplay. People are more inclined to do full sends, I suppose. Like, one of the matches, I believe it was might have been Demons. They rushed straight up the middle and took like 3 people out with them, and I was like, Jesus, I'm just gonna watch this madness unfold before my eyes. It
is definitely that field that I think I've said it in the past on streams. You know, even as a pillar player, when I play on that field, you want to put yourself in lower cover. So, Dodo, were you supposed to have sent Tegan a patch?
I've heard of it. I think, anyway. I have bad memory sometimes, I'm sorry.
God damn it.
And for Callum, no, we are not ganging up on me again. More on that later.
Chris is just saying all rounds last night were less than 1:45, except for one. Like, that is insanely fast, really.
Yeah.
Pretty sure one match just clicked over the 2-minute mark last night.
Yeah.
So.
Fastest was 57 seconds. Like, that, it's that field. It's that field, man. As Zero said, it's just one of those fields that pushes you into being quick and getting across. Oh, the suck less patch, Dan. The suck less patch.
No. No one touches it. No one touches this patch. This is my patch, okay? Get your own. My patch. Lord.
But yeah, like, it just... Yeah, last night, once again, just hardcore showing up what hardcore is for me. There's nothing else really. Like, it every week, as I said, every week it just seems to get more and more aggressive and more full on. It's incredible to watch these teams just full fucking sending it. Yeah, fuck.
If anyone hasn't had a chance to go check out the field, I highly recommend checking out one of their casual scrim sessions at least.
Yeah.
To be honest, Booth, I haven't actually played on that field yet.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Either.
I haven't been able to go
Mate.
down there.
What are you doing? Get your ass on that field. Get your ass on the field.
Are you part of the team? Because Defiance is next week, yeah?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not part of that squad for hardcore.
Oh,
this
damn.
round.
Yeah.
Just been weekdays. It's hard to get.
Yeah,
down
yeah, definitely.
I've never been down there myself, so a bit of a trek from the Sunshine Coast midweek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Maybe we just need to have, like, rent out the place, get Eat My Gels. We have a team bonding session.
Oh yeah, you hear all
here
the
we go.
stories of all the players that go down there, and they say, it's a great field.
Yeah.
Hardcore. Everyone loves hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can't, to be honest. It's probably one of my favorite fields.
It's a great field. It's a great group of people running it. Like Kathy and Toby are just incredible guys. All the refs are great. Even you, Dodo.
That means a lot to me.
Chris is just saying 9th of next month is casual speedball. Like, get onto it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Everyone should get, like, if you can, get in it. Those tickets do yourself fast.
Get on it. It is...
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely on the list to get down there.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Awesome.
But they had like a 15 on 15 last time.
Yeah. look. We can blame Chris and Jesse for that one.
Yeah.
So
It's all in a bit of fun, right?
Oh yeah.
I believe there was a meme that came out of that with one of the Defiance guys full sending into one of the rear chevrons, didn't he?
Oh,
and he just like...
Was that Jesse?
that was Jesse.
Was it Jesse? Yeah.
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 And they put it to Gwen Stefani's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was our manager Richard who made that up.
Oh, I love it. Oh man, it was.
But yeah, so we like another full-on night at Hardcore. If you didn't watch it, make sure you go back and watch it. These streams every Wednesday, they're worth a watch. Half the time, I'm listening to it on the way up, and then in the morning while I'm at the gym, I'm watching it. Just great to watch. Get your fill.
Get it in where you can.
Yeah.
Got to get that content.
Yeah, that's it. Just
yeah.
just that speedball content. Just got to keep it up.
That's right.
I do want to quickly bring up that we also have a fair few European players who actually watch the Hardcore League too.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've had Tyson from Legion. I've also caught Kenny and Demi from Second to None watching it too. So, just play hard all the time because you don't know who might be watching.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And Callum's just asking, serious question though, why do Defiants always find themselves running straight into barriers? Stop sending it so hard.
So I've
You
got
gotta
to
send it hard.
So I've actually made up a sticker called Slide or Collide.
I need the sticker. I need the sticker.
Ukia. Yeah, that's how we do it. It's either you just send it and you either get what you need or you end up in a barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one of the boys ended up knocking himself out at Gel City a few weeks, a month ago or so.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Sent it. Yeah.
Just insane. Like
the levels of send from this team is just ridiculous.
I remember Waffles telling us, stop breaking his walls.
Has to rebuild them.
Yeah.
Look, I just say keep doing it. It makes for great content to watch.
I remember running into that breakout wall at Gel City.
That would have hurt.
Oh, yeah, nah. I'll pass on that one. I don't slide enough to do that sort of stuff.
Defiance tryouts consist of blokes running into barriers on repeat. Last man standing gets a spot. Oh, that's gold.
That's beautiful.
Oh man.
Slide or collide, baby.
That's it. Slide or collide.
That's the new Defiance catchphrase for sure. I cannot wait to see those stickers out. Like I want to see it underneath your barrier or something too. Like
look, I just want one. I want one to stick on a mask or on my blaster. Like come on, hand it to me. I got
it on my mask. I'll show you.
Let's do it.
Already out. Look at it. Here we go.
Well, he's getting that. But yeah, definitely check out your hardcore. We ended up having Gravediggers on 3 points last night, Yakuza on 2, and Demons on 1. So we had Demons head off, unfortunately eliminated for the rest of it.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah,
Slide or collide.
Yeah. I need that.
That's awesome.
I need that.
Is in mass production or?
Yeah, definitely. We can make them all up if people want them.
Geusts just kind of mentioned here that Jay would hit the X hard at SSA, then was nice enough to put it back into place.
Yeah. She'd get hit, you'd see her like pushing it. Like. But yeah.
To be honest, the amount of people that hit those barriers at SSA was crazy.
Yeah. Perfect segue into our next segment.
Yep.
Saturday and Sunday, first div and pro div. We'll go with Saturday because it was first, and then we'll move into Sunday because it's pro div.
So our eyes on the field. We're gonna cross to Alex now. How was it looking on First Division?
From down here on First Division, there was it was we're not quite up there with you guys, but it's coming.
Yeah.
Saturday was good day, man. It was good to see so many good teams out there, and even from the difference between like the seeding round, that first one back in February, to seeing the teams now, how much have been training and whatnot since then.
Yeah.
It was a big change. Some of the teams like, oh yeah, this one, we'll see how we go here. We've sort of seen these guys play before, and then they just came out so hard. You're like, whoa, like, that is not see that coming, but at least it's good to see everyone's sort of been, getting in what they can around the place and developing as teams.
And serious question, were you training between the qualifiers and now?
We've had a small amount of training since then. It's been pretty quiet our end, honestly. We've only been able to get in a few sessions since that last one, unfortunately. And with speed ball fields and stuff, we don't really have any up here on the Sunshine Coast. We're a Sunshine Coast-based team. A lot of us are dads and whatnot. It's hard to sort of get down to some of those scrims, but definitely something we're trying to do when we can. And then we just got our social games and whatnot, really.
Yep. Awesome.
Content also helps, right? You know, there's been some really good content out there to watch and learn things and other teams play and try and adapt from that. There's some good stuff over in the UK and whatnot.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong there at all.
Ben's just saying, come on, Alex, we had fuck all training. Look. So how did you guys hold up with the new field layout, with the lower X, the extra barriers on the U's? Like, how did you guys hold up with that?
Yeah, well, when we first set up the field in the morning, there was actually, they had Doritos set up in front of snakes. So we all sort of got prepared for the Dorito in front of the snake, like in that first round we had.
Yeah.
Then, like, literally, like, just before we're about to start, we look back and the Dorito's gone. We're like, oh, wow, that's changed up that snake side completely.
Yeah.
And then that bunker in front of near the plexi there in front of the U's, that is a real game changer, that one. Like, just adds like a whole nother layer of cover, and you know, sort of about midday we sort of started using those things to our advantage. It sort of took us a little while to sort of change to the bit of a different field layout. We sort of were able to look through and go, all right, yeah, this is where we can use these things. And yeah, we sort of had a bit more of an idea of what was going down. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed that field. It was good. I wasn't a fan of the Dorito over out the front of the snake anyway, so sort of.
I was.
We liked that one, especially on one side in that bracketing round. If people ran to it on one side, you had a clear shot from the pillar to just smack them, and so.
Yeah, hence why I didn't like the spot.
Look, I loved it because I could shoot people from Plexi from over there. I was like, oh, look, there's a guy over there. Bop, 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 bye.
Yeah. I didn't like it as a player playing from the snake there. I just really, it didn't offer the cover I wanted there at all. So to see it gone was kind of like, all right, cool, we can change this up, and it's a much different approach now.
Yeah.
So
Justin's saying here that Plexi side was stacked. Well, yeah,
it was.
It was.
I love being a tall pillar player. Unfortunately, there's some people that don't like me being a tall pillar player. Brycey, Bryce, I love you, buddy, if you're out there.
So all in all, Saturday sound like it went off pretty damn well.
Yeah. Was there any standout teams that you guys sort of are really watching now since Saturday?
Gravediggers really hit us hard.
Yeah.
We sort of got pretty cleaned up by them. But from what you were saying about hardcore and stuff, they seemed like they were sending it pretty hard there and whatnot as well. Yeah. But you know, I was as a team, we're very happy with how we stepped away from some of these matches. You know, against some of the more seasoned teams and stuff, we still able to hold ourselves and still score some really good points. So, but yeah, there's definitely a couple of teams still that we're gonna have to work on. That's for sure. There's the next round we'll have some pretty big lineups against us as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, not with you guys. Did you guys get to play against everyone on that one day?
Yeah. We played against everybody.
We did.
So we don't get through the whole roster in one day. So we've still got some big names to come up against that we haven't even played against yet. But to watch them all day, we'll sort of.
What was that? Sorry.
Let's go through 9 rounds.
Yeah.
9. Well, we did 9.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yep.
We got 6.
Yeah.
We're there till 4:30 or something like that. That was last game. I think it was about 4:30.
Yeah, that sounds about the same for us nearly.
Yeah.
So
See,
set up and stuff in the morning.
Chris is just saying, "Eat my gels took my team by surprise. Very well done." That's from Hell's Gels. So.
Oh yeah, Hell's Gels. Yeah. Look, that was our first game of the day actually. Hell's Gels.
Nice.
Look, I just want to point out the same thing could be said against us during the qualifiers.
Oh, dude. Eat my gels, they nailed us.
Look, I cannot live down my my blunder.
All clear. Okay.
All clear.
Shit.
Looks like it wasn't all clear after all.
Got the footage of that, Dodo, and I was trying to get it up this afternoon before I got here. I was like, if I can get that up, I'm going to try and get that streamed across just so we can all watch that moment and live it together, you know? Oh, what's that? Yeah, team, we're all clear. Come on, let's go.
I wish I had a camera. Wish I had a camera on my face because it would have just been the most hilarious thing. Me hearing all clear, and as I slowly start coming out from the pillar, just these gels hitting my chest. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what's going on? I start walking off the field. Like, what the fuck was that?
Look, I'm about 95% certain I still have that match somewhere on my computer, and yeah. Oh man,
I'm pretty sure I got it somewhere, and I'm like, I've watched it a couple of times because we all had a bit of a laugh, you know. Got to laugh.
Look, nothing like a good laugh.
It's like me getting a pew pew kill on Sunday against Tim from our own team, man. Like, no.
and now we shall use that to segue into Sunday.
Sunday.
So Sunday, whew, all of Pro Div, 10 teams, 9 matches, one hectic day. Hey, hectic day.
It's huge, guys.
Oh.
It's a lot of games.
A lot of games, a lot of unprepared teams. I feel too.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people were prepared, apart from maybe 3 teams in particular.
I love you,
Just
Tim.
saying. Just saying.
And for us, it was just, it wasn't any easy games.
Nah.
Exactly.
Every game was hard.
And
it's like every team wanted to put their foot down and say we're the dominant team.
Yeah.
Every team was like that. It's like, oh
man, Damage Cartel 2. We won 2 games for the entire the whole thing.
Day.
But at the same time, it's not like we were getting clean swept every time. We were getting like single flags. Like against Aussie Elite and Kendo, we got a single flag. I'm pretty sure against Defiance we got a single flag against you guys too. It was so back and forward every single one. Like
every match but one we had at least 1 round win.
Yeah. So
like one game where we got full cleared. But nature of the beast.
Yeah, it was insanely tight all day.
Pro Div be living up to its name of Pro Div.
Pro Div is Pro Div.
Definitely.
I need more batteries and more gels and more blasters.
More
bags.
So how you guys like the new rules that came out with SSA this year?
Look, I'm
blaster hits.
Look, I thought the blaster hits was going to be pretty detrimental, to be honest. I was worried about that. But when they explained it on the day and said, it's hard to tell between a blaster hit and a hand hit for the refs, that kind of made more sense. Yeah. But the whole day, I only had 1 gel hit the front of my blaster the entire day. There was only 1 time that I called myself on a blaster hit. So I thought I was gonna have a lot more hits on the blaster. Now I'm like, okay, like maybe it doesn't get hit as much as I thought. Tuck it in on that
pillar.
So.
I don't think I've ever really been shot on the blaster before, anyway. So.
Not really.
As much as I found the rule kind of silly. As the day went on, I was like, why am I even complaining about it? Like, or even thinking about it being a bad thing? Because like, I'm just gonna get shot in the face anyway.
You gotta look at it from the rest views. Like, they got a hard job on them trying to call hits on people and whatnot. Like, if we can make something that's gonna help them out a little bit, like, all right, like, let's do it, sort of thing.
Definitely.
Like, if it sort of makes it easier, it makes the game more controllable, I guess.
Yeah.
The reffing side of things is really hard.
We're introducing 2 new refs too from paintball.
Yeah. They seem to be really on it, man. Like, they were great.
Stepping it up.
So.
Match by match, SSA increases its quality levels higher and higher and higher.
Well, they got it, hey, because we're now Speedqb Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Look out, world! Here comes Australia with our jelly beans. Ben saying that my favorite part of that Sunday was the 1v1 against Zuggy.
Yeah, Ben, I'm gonna have to. I've got footage of that, man. I kind of want to clip it and put it into something because that was definitely a fun time. Just trying to get the drop on you, and I literally like ran from one pillar to the other. He was sitting on one of the Doritos, and I come round and was shooting at his foot, and every shot missed his foot, and it was enough for him to go, oh shit, that's coming from behind, and he pulled his foot back in, turned around, and ended up getting me. It was just one of those 1v1s, and it's just like, oh, come on, if this gel had just flown straight and hit that foot, I would have been set, but yeah.
Yup.
Nature of the game.
The consistencies of gels, I love them.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly. Just wait till we get airsoft. That will be a thing. Come on, right? We'll get airsoft eventually.
Yeah, maybe in 20 years, mate. We'll just try. We'll just try for gel ball nationwide first, and then we'll go to that. Favorite part was the cake at the end.
Look.
Oh yeah.
There's cake.
Look. Damage provides.
And cake.
Yeah.
Damage provides every month. We our sponsor Coffin Co Bakery. We get a bunch of sweetie goodness to bring to the field every month.
And there's always stuff left over, so it's always, guys, eat this. I don't want to take it home. Come on. Like.
Usually everyone's scouring over just taking handfuls at a time. Like, alright, we'll go.
Yeah.
Tom just walked up and he's like, Tom walked over and there was still a whole packet of like ice Vovos, like bakery made ice Vovos, and he's just looked at me and he's like, "Can I take these?" Like, take the lot, man. I don't even care. Like, just take them. Yeah, he's like, got the container.
Loader
Go
up,
for it,
takeaways.
Exactly. I'll save that for later.
Anyone else still hurt from
Sunday.
Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Sunday was a great day.
Yeah.
Like I was there both days, and I spectated for Saturday, and then ended up helping referee on Saturday.
Yeah.
Watching some of those first division teams, to be honest with you, if the pro division was 12 teams, there are definitely a couple of teams in that first division that would definitely deserve to be in pro division.
Yeah.
Like I was impressed with a few of those teams. Like it's hard to pinpoint which teams are there, but a few of them that were actually, I was like, damn, boys, they sent it.
There's some good competition out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's definitely going to be the ones that are going to move up next year in the top 3 of the first div and then the bottom 3 of the pro div. Like it's going to be a shake up. And I feel like I think people need to realise that even if you're dropping from Pro Div into First Div at the end of the year, start of next season, you're not going into a cakewalk because you've been Pro Div. Like you're in the bottom 3, you're going in with guys that are playing just as hard as us. It's just that they just didn't quite get there. Like,
yeah,
the points between First and Pro when they did the bracketing were very tight.
3 points.
So
2 points. 2 points was like from the lowest pro div and the highest first div.
Yeah, so
2 points.
It's just
that's real tight.
So just keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Have official results out from the weekend yet?
I haven't seen any yet. No.
But just take it as what you saw on your scoreboards, I suppose, for now, until otherwise.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Definitely in Pro League, 3 teams have come out and said, "Look, we're putting our names on the top here, and we're going to make sure that it's going to stay there." These 3 teams, they're the ones to watch out for Pro League.
Yeah.
So what you got? Midnight,
Valhalla, and
Yakuza was coming third.
Yakuza too. Yeah.
Yeah, Yakuza were going hard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Those 4 teams. Oof.
We had a rough day on a damage too. As I said, like we weren't getting cleaned up, but we weren't getting over
we weren't
the line.
Like we were.
So
Exactly.
Turf Talks on the stream. Here you going, guys.
Wait, I'm pretty sure that's Kenny.
Is it Kenny? Kenny that runs the Turf Talk? Kenny or Jimmy,
Kenny
one or two.
Turf Talk.
Yeah.
So if that's one of you two boys, what up?
What up, boys?
It's your boy second to none, Dodo.
Second to none, Dodo. I swear, half the damage team is like sworn themselves to second to none now after that post saying that they were looking for more people. I'm pretty sure Jade did it, Trick did it, Dodo's done it. Like, buy damage.
Look, I was already in. I don't even have to try. I'm just shit talking.
Yeah, Justin.
Threw it away so easy.
Justin, like we had you guys first up, like keepers first up, and man, that was a hard game, man. Like,
it was a hard loss too.
It was just we knew as soon as we saw we had keepers first up, it was shit. Like, this is gonna be a hectic start to the day. But in saying that, like, any team that we would have got would have been a hectic start to the day. Would have been nicer to ease in with, like, maybe Demons or Kabuki, Outcast. Any other team other than Keepers or Aussie Elite or Kendo. Like, those three.
Especially Aussie. I didn't want to go versing Aussie Elite in the first round. I did not want to.
We had Demons first up, and they came out of the gates.
Yeah.
And they hit us hard first game of that round. It's like, wow.
Yeah. And
you expect anything less?
Oh, man.
It made us want to play even harder. Definitely.
Yeah, that's it. Like, when you get put up against like a team that comes out of the gates like that, you come into game 2, you're like, whoa, man, like, we need to step this up. Like, these guys just came at us so hard. We had some really big, like, Defiance underdogs. It was like one of our hardest fought games of the day. It was like such a good battle.
Yeah.
Came out with like a win, I think, a couple of wins out of that one, which was good, but didn't come easy, that's for sure.
No, none of the games in the Ninja sounds hard. Or easy, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we got right. Demons and Kabuki are pretty much fresh new teams in SSA, and they're straight into Pro League. And
Pro League, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think we've ever beaten Kabuki boys yet.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure that was my first time ever versing Kabuki.
Yeah, that was my first time playing Kabuki.
I think that's my first official Kabuki match.
And we were watching Shin, like, we were literally on the break, like, watch Shin. Shin is going to get low and he's going to snap around on that U. Like, we need to watch him.
I got my eyes on you, Shin. Got my eyes on you, Shin.
We're all watching Shin, man.
Get that Plexi, Dodo. Get in that Plexi and you'll be able to stop him.
It's my Plexi.
I remember I got into the Plexi against Outcast, and I had nowhere to go because I had one guy pinning me down, so I just turned my light on and just... Sorry, Cody. I'm not doing anything, but you're just not going to see anything.
You'll see,
you're doing something right.
I didn't even run my torch on Sunday because of the blaster hit thing. Because my torch, like, I got this big beast, man. Like, this is a monster of a torch. I was worried that if I put it on, that's just more target hit. But after Sunday, I'm pretty sure I probably will bring it back. I might mount it differently though. I might just go with a straight drop down instead of an angled out. But yeah, I'm not as worried.
Don't give away all the plans, God.
Yeah, I'm only talking about my torch, bro.
You have an angled torch?
I got a 90-degree torch, just pokes around corners.
That'd be brutal. You could do that. Weird. You could do that.
You probably
you could do that.
Look,
I mean, it's still attached to the blaster because you're not allowed to detach it, so you just stick it on the. Yeah, nah, that'd annoy the fuck out of me.
Was there any team for both of you on your days that you found more difficult than the other game that you played?
Oh, yeah, it was definitely just I think the Gravediggers came so hard. That was, we sort of weren't able to stop them coming through there. We're sort of a bit shocked. That's someone we're going to have to very much look out for in the future.
Yeah.
For me personally, I think it's definitely Midnight.
Yeah.
So just something about their gameplay just keeps making me think, and like I don't know. It's just every time I go against them, it's like, oh, they're bringing something new to the table. Their play style is it's their
Very
play style
painful.
is so yeah. It's like
Yeah.
everything they yell out is something to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
It's like the get out, get out, get out, get out.
Wait, I adopted that during our match against them.
So I don't know. You probably wouldn't have seen it, Alex, but Kendo brought on this thing where to throw people off, they were running at them while they were shooting at them and going, get out, get out, get out, get out, like just screaming at it, get out, get out, get out. And it was making, like, putting people off, like, what'd you do? I get hit, and then they were getting hit, and they were, oh shit, like.
It's so passionate.
Now I am hit.
I remember doing it to Dally, actually. I did it to Dally. Well, it's like a 1v1, and I've started shooting at him. And as I've gone to shoot him one more time, I'm like, get out, get out, get out!
Give it back to him.
Next man, he's walked off, and I'm like, oh my god, it worked!
There was a reason they were doing that.
I'm adopting this process, it's now mine.
You're an original.
Get out! Get out!
Get the dogs.
Get the dogs,
Hey,
get the
that's
dogs. Well, I the other thing that threw me off was our Aussie Elite game. At one stage, I think it was the third round, we thought it was all clear. Everything went quiet. Like we knocked Tom off the pit. You were out, Dodo, and it was me and Joey and Dylan still in. Everything just seemed to go quiet, and unfortunately, we hadn't been keeping track of kills that round. And I saw the boys start pushing up, and I thought, oh yeah, it's quiet, we're all clear. Next minute, as I'm running halfway down the field, I hear pop, 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 turn, see Joey and Dylan just running off. I've gone, oh shit, and as I've got up a bit closer, Dane's like balled himself up in this chevron, like, and he's just looking at me like, hi Rob, pop, 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 got me, done. There was still 3 people on the field. I swear Dane or someone had just sat there going, quieten it down, boys. Like, just, let's lure them to us. Like, just stop.
Bring him in, bring him in.
Bring them in, make them think that we're done.
Dane could just, like, contort himself into
man.
something tiny. It
Guy
is
is-
annoying.
Guy
It is
is
annoying.
mental.
Tall dude, it's a tiny area. It's like, are you a contortionist? Hello? Oh man. Do we have any questions for our lovely guest here today? Because we have 2 lovely people here. Do you have any questions? Or do you guys have any questions for us?
Yeah.
Well, who's been sort of your hardest game so far that you're really worried about this season? You know, you've had one round. You got to play all the teams now for that first round. What's
Look, I'm gonna go with after Sunday. We got a flag grab on Kendo, and I feel like we're working them out. Valhalla is the one that I'm worried about. Like keepers
they're a reasonably new team, aren't they?
About late last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming out strong. They're definitely one that I'm more worried about than Kendo. Kendo's going to get us, but it'll be tight games. Valhalla's just, I don't know, they got us out the gate.
Something else, man.
So,
something else.
Yeah. So.
No, but for me though, it's either Aussie Elite or Kendo still. It ain't changing.
Yeah,
Kendo's really changed since last year. They were pretty much the underdogs last year.
Yeah.
And now they're the benchmark, I suppose. So take that as you will, boys. I think you got a target on your back now, more than Aussie Elite does.
yeah, definitely.
I think everyone knew Kendo was coming. Yeah, they were gonna.
They just missed out on the final series.
Yeah, I
Last
think
year,
it was 60 points or something like that last year. They nearly knocked out Damage A for that spot. So they were very, very close on comeback.
I reckon
since we've never played...
Sorry?
Yeah, we've never got to play Kendo themselves. Sorry. Oh, you go ahead.
No,
Head Zero. We haven't got to play Kendo yet. But when the qualifiers out, we got to watch them play a bit there. And they had I think it was nearly a clean streak for the day, except for that last game. And on that day, they were definitely they were there to win.
Yeah.
You know, they were thirsty. They weren't giving it and anybody in. It was really good to watch them play. So you can understand.
Man, their plays. You watch Bryce and Daly off to the sidelines. They're always talking. They're always working out a new plan.
Yeah.
And having this little bit extra time between rounds to refill mags and stuff. I could only imagine what they're talking about in those few seconds of refilling stuff.
They could be talking absolute gibberish all we know.
Yeah.
It could be gibberish to us, but something to them. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, even between games, they're always watching. They're out on the stadium, and then it's just seeing what's going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always got a plan. That's what they do.
Good.
So we've got a question from Kenny, the man himself. How do you guys think we're going to go against the EU teams if we ever get over there?
Definitely give them a run for their money, that's for sure.
Look, if we're talking about versus their pro div teams, we're going to get ruffle stomped. I definitely feel we could probably... me personally, I think our team could probably handle a couple of their teams, but majority of their teams, I feel like we're going to get ruffle stomped.
Yeah.
So seasoned, you see. They've been playing for so long now.
Yeah. And there's such a big difference between airsoft and gel ball. We're going to have to learn to slow it down and not go through so many rounds because these things are more accurate.
In saying that, though, consistency, and we've been learning how to deal with that since we started.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I feel like if we ever do get over there, people are going to cop extra BBs, and it's not going to be us being pricks about it. It's just going to be because we're so used to just, instead of firing one shot, it's 4 or 5, just to try and sort of make sure you get that hit. So people are going to cop extra BBs from Aussie teams, whether they like it or not. Sorry, guys, this is going to happen.
Just suck it up.
It's a sorry in advance. Sorry in advance.
What about the other side of it, where we're used to them not being able to be hit as easy sort of thing? So they're going to be shooting straighter as well, and we're not prepared. Are we prepared for that sort of thing as well? You know,
that's where we got to get good. Just the simple phrase, 2 words: get good. That's it.
Get good.
Yeah. Well, okay, so this is season 2 for you, both your teams. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Yep, correct.
Yeah. So the competition, it's really stepped up from what I've seen from season 1 to season 2 now. Has that had to do with the teams, or has it had to do with the rules or the community, or what do you think's really stepping this all up? The hype?
I think it's the blasters actually.
I think
as well as a mix of other things, but I think the better builds are coming in. So people, we got HDR, we got Euro Tactics, we got DSGs, we got all this stuff now.
Remember the beginning, guys? We were at the beginning. You guys, Damage was at the beginning when this first started, and we were all a lot of people were just running around with basic stocks.
Man, I had my first game. I had my stage 1 upgraded Gen 9. I'd done the spring and the O-ring. That was it.
That's all I had too.
And that was it. You just went on the field and hope for the best. Those things, the semi-auto on that thing was...
Meh.
It was one of those things where you'd be like, pop, 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 and then it'd go, put it up. You're like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't semi. What the hell? That just burst for some reason. I don't know.
I was like,
shooting some original Milkies.
Because I was running around with a HK 416.
Yeah.
Just semi, then accidentally bumping that selector, and it's like,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. And that now we're pretty well everyone's running a MOSFET of some sort, or everyone's really semi-locked their blasters to that doesn't happen anymore. Unless it's like a backup of a backup of a backup blaster that's just we need to bring this just in case sort of thing. Yeah.
Look, I remember one stage, someone from Carnage was running a shotgun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Reaper.
that was Reaper, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I remember seeing Urban Wolf running the electric Beretta. I think that was him. I know someone was running the electric Beretta at one stage.
Yeah.
I remember
but
Gilly on Defiance, he was running a Beretta for the first introduction rounds.
Yeah. I feel like you know, with the technology upgrading in our blasters, Ozgel and the other companies pushing the limits with our gels, getting them harder, more consistent, stuff like that. That's definitely helping.
Yep.
But yeah, and then on top of that, the sport has boomed worldwide. Australia has just hit it running. You know, we've got all this footage to watch from overseas, from these places that have been playing it for years, and we've got, you know, so many years of footage to watch and go, ooh, look at how they move, look at how that guy runs.
Yeah.
Look at, on top of that, you start watching the paintball and watching how they're doing snap shooting, stuff like that.
And then you become Kendo.
And then you become Kendo. Then you become Kendo.
So I reckon that's the main reason why what the difference between last season and this season is the fact that the skill level from last season is now changed progressing into this season.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen the footage, everyone's seen how people react and move and now they're adapting to their playstyle.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. And again,
well, like it's our first season in this, and like we're still trying to find our feet, really. So,
yeah.
You know,
all I can say is just get out there, get out to any field you can, and just keep practicing.
Just.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's it. We've been playing together for so long as a group anyway. Yeah. So it's not like we don't know each other. It was just learning the new field layouts and stuff. You know, it's just a bit different. We know how we're all going to move, and we all talk. We're all good mates. You know, it's not just first time getting together.
Yeah.
It's just getting together in this scene. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what a scene it is.
Oh yeah. It's such a community, hey.
Yeah, it's a great community. I love this.
It's awesome to see, man. You get down there and everyone gets around, and it's really good.
Yeah.
We are definitely built a community based on just love and affection for each other, to put it really dumbly.
Yeah.
Like, that's what this is, right? Like, look what you're doing here.
Yeah. I feel like
this is all Zuggy again.
This is my love showing through of how much I love this community.
And it's great to see, man.
I lost my train of thought now. I was going to say something.
Transition.
Justin's just saying, like, becoming more mainstream. Wait until teams of like speedy touch football players catch onto it. That's another thing. How do we, like, I know that there's already a few people in the industry who are weightlifters, Muay Thai fighters, stuff like that. Like, we're going to get more and more speed, and you know, I'm waiting for one of those like high school kids that's into running, that's doing some crazy fucking speeds down the 100 meter to go, I can do this with a blaster in my hand. Like, you mean I can run like and shoot people? This is.
Wait, I could be a madman?
Yeah. and this is where Mush and Ricky and all this younger generation that's coming through is a necessity. We need to get a kids league going. Like, I know
get on it.
TTB is got their one going. We need to get more kids into that league and get that solidly running. Like, these kids are the future of this sport, and the sooner we can get them really involved and talking to their friends who then get involved, the sooner this sport will boom even more. Like,
that's it.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's just developing that base to start off with at the moment. You know, we're getting all those things in place and whatnot, and it's going to come as, you know, we start, as our kids and whatnot get older, you start teaching them, and no, it definitely will happen. It's just working its way into the industry still, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put them on the field.
Development programs.
Who was that? That little fella at Southeast Queensland Battle Royale 2. He was running around for HPA system. He was running straight for the flag. He didn't even have to duck, and he can just run in, just grab that flag without even being seen. It was awesome.
Oh, that was
MDK, I'm pretty sure.
No, that was Ricky, wasn't
it? Was Raptors, yeah.
Oh, was it Raptors, was it?
Yeah, it was a small fella. And he literally could just like run behind the barrier and just stand there. And you're like, oh, okay.
So he would literally run straight to X and like couldn't even see him because he was the size of the barriers. It was awesome. You get flag grabs every time.
League is this? Which league is this?
That was Southeast Queensland Battle Royale 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Down at Milsim in the east there.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was my first full auto competition.
That was the full auto. You guys won.
Yeah.
Defiance won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Cade. Like Gorilla and Gel City are doing a great job in bringing in the kids, and we need to.
Yeah.
Work on these youngsters because they're going to be our replacements once we get into this.
That's exactly it, man. I'm already talking about retirement because
Look, you're all
hang up those boots.
Look, you're all weak. I got another 10 years of me. I got another 10 years at least. Let's go.
I see your knees creaking from here.
I talk about finishing up next year, and then I know at the end of the year it's going to get closer, and I'm going to get hungry for something. And just one more, Oh, this has just come out. Oh, I need to get into that. Something will keep me in.
You're not retiring. Full stop.
Even if I retired playing, man, I'd still be doing this. I'll keep in with the sport.
I do reckon that a lot of the teams out there should start working with the youngsters, build their replacements or build up their kids divisions.
Yeah.
Bring the next lot of generations of speedy boys and speedy girls.
Yeah.
And definitely.
Imagine being brought up on it, you get to of age and you'll just be so good.
Yeah.
Look, just take a look at Mush for example.
Oh.
Mush is already he's already.
Who's he play for?
Yakuza.
I watched him at SSA on Sunday and just sitting on sideline and just watching how he reacts and how he moves. It's just amazing for a kid his age. He was giving it. Yeah, he was giving it to all those older guys.
Yeah.
It's like,
Look, I don't want to say anything, but I feel like he's like the Union Young of Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once we get some of these other younger ones up into the leagues and that, we're gonna have an army full of them. Hey?
Yeah, definitely. I think just getting past that stigma of parents going, "Ooh, guns." That's where us parents already in the sport really need to push a bit better. I don't know about my daughter, but my son absolutely loves holding my blasters. He's only 2.
Put him on the field. Put him on the field right now. Blaster man, put him on the field. Right, let's run some drills.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see him.
You look at other contact sports and stuff. You got footy and all that. There's more contact in that than there is in this. It's just that you have something that represents a gun. I guess that's
that's where
people are worried about.
And that's the red flag everyone sees.
Yeah. Why are we encouraging kids to use guns?
It's more violent to go. Yeah. But what? I don't know.
My whole thing is I love hearing why are we encouraging guns? Why are we encouraging guns? And then you turn around and look, I just got my son this new Nerf gun.
Yeah.
I get that they don't look real, but it's the same concept here.
Give me out.
There are some Nerf guns out there banned in Australia.
Yeah, the ones that shoot the balls. Okay. We got another question from Kenny. How did the new layout play? Did you notice changed how you play versus the old layout? How much did it change how we played versus the old layout?
Definitely flexible.
I can answer this one so easily. Everyone was on my lane. Go away.
The Bruce Highway down there.
Definitely Plexi, hey. That Plexi side was so busy. everyone was like, I've seen teams both Saturday and Sunday just double stacking those the Plexi and the Doritos, and they're using that. And it was working. It was really working for some teams.
Yeah.
I remember like
Underdogs Defiance, they were double stacking that every time. And they were one of our last games of the day. So we're like, all right, we know where they're coming here. We've got to try and counter this. And then you got to try and counter them double stacking it. It's like, all right, do we double stack it now? Or like, you know?
Yeah.
Watch those pillar lines. That's all I'm gonna say.
The back pillars are brought forward too, so that definitely brought those back players closer to the action.
Yeah.
And the lower X is harder to sit behind them and just sit.
Yeah, and like again, like last year, it was very snake orientated. Like, there was so much snake action last year. This year, it's all on that Plexi U side, and it's just like, could you not please?
You're
back to snake.
still getting people running through snake. You still got the likes of Trick and Dane and like Kendo was definitely sending people through.
I was watching Trick army crawl. Snake.
Yeah, man. He's like
anything less than that from Trick.
I was waiting for him to like pull out his cleats and start going, we're playing paintball. Like with how he was moving down that snake, man. Like, but yeah,
in the qualifying rounds, I was watching Trick play, and he was hitting that Dorito right before the snake. There, he was loving that. He was getting in there every time, just like smashing it from there, and then he'd try and get around through that snake. I was like, I wonder how he's going to play this now that he doesn't have that Dorito to stick on. But he's answered that by the army crawl.
Yeah.
Look, if Trick has a will, he has a way.
Yeah.
Trick is pure aggression. Like he knows how to put that pressure.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows how to put that pressure on people and just put them in. Yeah.
We have a question from Callum. It's a question for Eat My Gels. What are their aspirations with Speedqb, and are they planning to try to get into Pro League and one day play overseas?
Oh, overseas. Yeah, I guess that's really putting it out there, but we want to develop.
Golf for everyone, right?
If the opportunity's there, like, sure, I'm going to give it a crack. But yeah, at the moment, we're just trying to develop like our skills as a team, work like in unison, really get that strong feel that we know exactly where people are going, not just sort of running out there. Pro Division next year would be great to be able to step up into that league. We just have to see how it goes. It's still early times in this round season. Who wouldn't want to go play overseas? Like, sounds awesome. I want to play everywhere I can. Like, hit up all the fields.
Yeah. Good answer. I love that answer.
Represent Australia. Why not?
That's the one.
Represent.
Carry that flag onto that field, man. Like,
how good would that feel? Like, why wouldn't you want to do that?
100%. Kenny's just said in response to all our talk before, he said, "Strange, I think I would see players over here staying as far away from the Plexi as possible." So
Negative. I'm all over that.
The cover on that Plexi is a godsend compared to the other side.
I'm pretty sure I sent. Yeah, when I was doing a video chat with Kenny on Sunday. Yeah. I went out to the Plexi. Like, it's bigger than your Plexi.
Yeah.
Our Plexi is bigger than theirs. Not the flex.
As a team, coming into the season, I saw that Plexi there, and we hadn't played with a field with a Plexi like that before. I was like, no, we're not going to be able to hit that. That looks dangerous, kind of thing. But now you can get there and get a bit of cover from it. It's a real eye-opener of what you can see from there and what you can really do. You can really get some damage in there if you need to.
You just sit there and you just start calling everything out. One here.
This guy here, get him out, get him out.
And that's some serious damage to the other team by having that there.
Like, you can even sit in those U's and pretty much stand without having to worry about getting taken out through that Plexi, and watch the opposite side of the field, because you can see the person in the opposite side and see if they're going to rush you or not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can just flick back and
that's
take them out.
In saying that, I have seen people on that Plexi lose concentration of where they should be focusing and not snapping back. There's someone being in the pit or whatever, and they look over and they're like pointing out to other people and not focusing on that guy in that U. You know, and then next minute they just pop around the corner, done. And you just sit
You've got
there.
to have a second eye on that U. You've got to be watching it.
If there's someone there, like, you need to be keeping your peripherals on that guy and have that blaster ready, just to be able to pop. Like
the awareness of a lot of players in especially in Pro League, the ability to play now and not worry about getting flanked from behind. I've seen a lot of that happening now. So everyone's actually keeping an eye on their flanks, their partners, who's left on the field. So you don't really see as much as those flanking sneak up behind someone, give them a little cheeky shot in the back anymore. It's very rarely I saw that on Sunday.
Yeah, it happened a couple of times, but yeah, definitely everyone's field knowledge and yeah, it's everything's stepped up a lot. 100%.
And then there's the 4v1. Kendo.
We found out the 4v1 against Dodo was a play to piss off Dodo.
Wait, look, I know Callum's here, so Callum, why? Why is there a play just about annoying me? Why? I need an answer to this question.
Is it named the Dodo?
Like, 1 minute I'm fighting Bryce. Next minute all I hear is it's only Dodo left. I've taken out Bryce and I've flicked around. I see Wings. I see Lucky. I see Callum coming up the rear, and then all of a sudden Dally's in my face. I'm just like, I'm like, what?
Callum's just saying, like, that's part of having trust in your team to watch your back, knowing that they've got you covered, 100%. And this is where even the accuracy and upgrades of our blasters have definitely come into play. I would never have tried to shoot over the top or shoot while Vash was going for a flag grab last year. It was always, okay, he's about to go, stop firing, he grabs it, start firing again. The other day I was firing while he jumped for one, and I was 100% okay with it because I knew that my blaster was shooting straight enough that day. And yeah, there was a chance of like an oversized gel or something maybe fucking it up, but knowing that I could trust my blaster to shoot like that close to his hand as he's grabbing the flag, man, this thing has just gone next level. This year, everything is,
Still a lot of confidence, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like I refed on Saturday and I sat right near the X and watching people going for those flags and watching how many gels was crossing that X was amazing, and people were able to grab that flag without getting hit. It was amazing.
Speaking of flag grabbers, Jade.
Holy, she's
while under fire every single game would still get that flag, and I'm like, how? How is she doing this?
So we thought she'd broken her hand, Alex. Like, she was sending it that hard all day. We thought she'd broken her hand.
It was swollen.
We got info earlier. She's gotten all clear, I think she said. Where was it?
It was just
wrist is all good. Got cleared. She's ready for round 2. Like
you. I hope she sends it just as hard.
She will.
So much.
Yeah.
And she was so kind enough to keep moving it back for her.
Oops.
Sorry, I'll just pick it back.
It's just, one of those ones.
Yeah,
Jade's so fast with the flag grab, it literally blinked and the flag was gone. Yeah, 100%. And see, I was talking with Jade at the start of the day. I said, with the how low that X is, you can almost preemptively like see when someone's going to go for it, because you can half see them adjust to go for the grab. And I feel like me telling her that, she then got herself lower and was more conscious of that, knowing that if I get lower and I adjust myself ready for the grab, people aren't going to see it. And she was so low in that X. It was insane.
Yeah.
Oh man, when we played against you guys, and I looked at the eggs, I saw the flag, I looked away for a brief second, looked back, it was gone. It was like, where'd it go?
Yeah.
I had that.
I didn't even see anyone in the X.
Yeah.
Was there someone in the X?
Sounds like Jade. It wasn't
Guys,
Jade.
I have to sign off. I'm really sorry. I got to leave you with it for the afternoon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call it at that too, guys. We've got stuff to do as well. Unfortunately, Kenny on YouTube there. Next time there will be a real good live stream so people can watch the action because I now have almost no clue what happened. We'll hopefully. Unfortunately, I think Richard had some other things he needed to do. So, but at that, sorry guys, I've got to cut this off like this. But thanks for watching. As always, like hit up the boys. Don't forget DMG15 for store-wide discount at Azrael's. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much for having us, guys. It was great to be on.
Thank you.
Soon, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, might do a round 2 of this. I've got more questions still.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Catch you guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.